Today's August 1st, we're back. Survived yesterday with the monsoon. I was gonna hit this park today for a little while. Actually, last year I was here, and the one goofball that works here, I don't know if he still works here or not, but I've been detecting here for probably close to 15 years, maybe like 14 years I've been coming here, and no one ever said anything to me about my shovel. And then last year, this guy, one of the workers, was like, "You can't have that shovel," and I got mad and I didn't come back. So I've been back this year and no one said anything to me about the shovel. I don't think the guy actually works here anymore. I think he was one of those wannabe cop guys that went crazy and was all angry that he had to work up in a park. It was raining. He saw me a few days. He didn't say anything. And it was raining on a Sunday, and I guess he was bored. Because I think one of the perks here is working by the pool. If you're one of these security guard guys, I think that's your perk, is you get to see the chicks in the bikinis. And it was raining one Sunday, and that's the day he decided. I think he just didn't know what else to do with himself, so he had to take it out on me, which is fine. But I'm just gonna hit this grass for a while. Let's see what we're at here. Oh, we're on beach 2. Let's go to park 1. Volume, I gotta turn this volume. 23 volume, power 22. I was at 21 at the beach on the 900. 22 was too much. Sometimes I had to get down to 20 on beach 2 in the wet and in the dry on beach 1. What's this? So all the times I've come in here, what's this? All I found was, I think that's gonna be a quarter, maybe. I found a Boy Scout tie thing one time here. Other than that, though, I've come in. Oh, you know what? A few years ago, I found a couple of rings in here, but this is going back like 10 years. I found a couple of rings in here, silver. So I'm just gonna detect for maybe a quarter. I'm guessing. I don't know. But I've never found anything super cool in this park ever before. Silver, no gold. I'm only gonna do like a maybe 30-40 minute video, and then I'm gonna move spots. And I don't think I'm gonna record. I think I'm just gonna need some time alone from the video camera. Let's see what's in here. A lot of people, though, when I drive by, like under these trees and all in here, I always see tons of people out and about in here. People love hanging out in here. And I did see a family here the other day on Saturday. I was looking, I was like, wow, they're traditional family. You don't see it too often anymore. I was telling my buddy, and they went all out. They had like I actually stopped what I was doing. I was looking at them. I'm like, wow, I was jealous. There's 19 on top. It's a little down. Could be cancel. But they had food in those aluminum trays with the lids, and I'm like, wow, look at that. Like, you usually don't see that too often anymore. They had coolers. You always see people up here doing whatever. I don't know if they're doing anything good or bad, or I don't want to get too crazy in here. I don't know what I can say and what I can't on this YouTube. How I really feel. cancel. But anyway, saw this family up here. They had Yeti coolers. They were just hanging out, having a good time. I was like, wow, look at that. You really don't see that anymore. Most families are split up. Everybody hates one another. Maybe not all of them, but you don't see the traditional, like, let's go to the park and turn it into a whole day. Something big there, maybe? Is that on top or is that something really big? 69 on top. But I was jealous. I said, wow, look at that family. And they were loving it. They were just sitting in the chair. In their chairs talking. Wow. Young people, older people. Cancel. And wow. They're enjoying the day. And they had, I think I keep repeating myself because I'm getting knocked off track, but I don't know if they had the food catered. I mean, trays and trays of food. And they had tents set up, big white tents. I'm telling you, whatever they did, whatever they were doing, it took a lot of preparation. It just wasn't thrown together at the last minute. They came to party. And I don't think they were drinking, like secretly drinking. A lot of people secretly drink up here, which is fine with me. I don't even think they were doing that. Oop, another quarter, it sounds like. I've hit this spot before up in here. I've never had luck. When I found those rings, I was down over that hill. I remember. And here though, nothing ever good. It was always junk, like big pieces of aluminum. That Boy Scout tie thing I found, but that's just garbage. There's a quarter, I think. Is that a coin ball, they call it? I think that's what they call those. Yeah, there it is, quarter. But it rained this morning, or it was drizzling, or the night before, I don't remember. Now it's nice out, so I figured I'd hit it for a while. There's the bus. Now the bus seems to bring problems here. That's just my opinion. I don't know when that started, a few years ago. I don't think it brings any positivity to the park. So I gotta watch. Alrighty, let's see if there's anything up here. A lot of people search for shade under these trees here. Ooh. Seems like it's on top. 29.30 on top. I'm gonna say a tab. Probably a tab. Let's see. Oh, right on top. I don't even know. Might be going too deep here. Could just be laying in the grass, I guess. Alright, where is it? Come on now. There it is, tab. Pull tab. Camper. Those campers too. And then maybe you camp, but those things are full of mice. So don't ever buy one of them. The only ones I've heard that don't really get mice, but I think they still do, but I guess it's harder for the mice to get in, because I was looking at that too. I heard the Airstreams don't get mice in them. They're also like $100,000, but then I was reading about them, they do get mice, I think, but it's a lot harder. But those other ones are full of mice. People park them in places all summer, and the mice find their way in. And you could say, well, I got 10, 11. I cancel. You could say, well, mine is the top of the line. It's like, yeah, even if they build them. So let's think about this for a second. So you build those campers at a place, in a factory, and they're sealed tight. Once they start moseying on down the road, hitting potholes, all those nails inside start pulling apart. And the plywood starts moving. The next thing you know, cancel. Or foil or something. Next thing you know, the mice get in. They find their way in. Especially when they're parked in those they're usually parked in the woods, and the place is loaded with mice. And they're looking. And they get in. And then they just take a tour with you. They ride in the walls of the camper to the next site. They're like, oh, it's a party. Hopefully there's a garbage can when we get there. What's this? 13, 14. On top. So that's what it is. That's why I wouldn't ever get one of those campers. And I know people would buy them new, because you try to buy them used from right here. My buddy was buying one there. Everyone has a dog in them, and they all smell like wet dogs, the used ones. Because everybody that camps has a dog. And there's nothing wrong with dogs. People don't mind stuff, I think, when it smells like their dog. But when it's somebody else's dog, then it's gross. Interesting point. Or when you don't have a dog, I think they're all gross. I'm not saying they're gross. To all the dog nuts out there. I'm just saying that's 8-9. Deep 8-9. That glare, it's moving now on me. I don't even want to dig this one anymore, but I'm going to do it because everyone's like, ooh. Everyone watching is like, oh, what is it? It's garbage. Pretty sure, but if I could even find it, I don't know. Gotta get this one. Yeah, I might not. Oh, I didn't think I was going to get that one. But garbage, yeah. A little piece of slaw. I don't know if most of you already know this, but the people who don't know, can slaw is when there's a can and it gets ran over by the lawnmower and it sprays it out into a million pieces, and those pieces of can sound like gold rings. I'm thinking this is the zinc on top, zinc penny on top, maybe. I don't know, it's in there a little bit. So that's can slaw for you. This could be can slaw too, I don't know. I think it's a little bit bigger than a penny, but I don't know. Ooh. Oh god. Yeah, here's some more can slaw. Now this, I don't even know if this would be considered can slaw. What was that? Or more of a can. This pinpointer, Minelab Profine 40, is not a good pinpointer to buy if you're looking for a pinpointer. From all the things I've read, I paid 150 bucks for that pinpointer, and I don't like it. There's a little delay when I turn it on and off, so I'd stick with the XP MI4. That's the pinpointer I would get. And once this pinpointer breaks, which I'm almost hoping it breaks, I was looking at them the other day on Amazon. Like, how do I buy another pinpointer? How can I was thinking about buying it. I'm like, well, just what about for a backup? What about for a backup? Look at the acorns. I'm thinking, what if I get it just for a backup? But I spent $150 on this one. There's this little delay when I turn it on, and it drives me nuts. 12. And I know you probably can't hear it in the river videos because it's underwater and I have it on vibrate. I'm getting so good at that now, I just feel the vibrations. But there's vibrations from all sorts of stuff with the water, and it's really, really difficult, but I'm getting to the point now I'm pretty good with the underwater with this. Cancel. Actually, it's just somebody rolled foil up. So that'll be my next pinpointer, and then I'll be happy, I think. But this shovel is great. If you're looking for a shovel, it's the Phoenix Predator Tool Phoenix, made in the US. Great shovel. I think it's the best you can buy. I've had some garbage shovels. This is a great shovel. Got a nice breeze today. It's cool. It's 75, I would say. Something like that. Maybe 70. I don't even know. Oop. Tab on top, sounds like. It's a great day to detect. And the other thing about this pinpointer, if you do have this pinpointer, the Minelab, and it's going nuts on you all the time, I found if you take it off full power and drop it down just a notch, it calms down. I know I can't be the only guy having that problem where it just goes crazy for no reason. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, a key, look at that. A key with something on it. What is this? Hope you could see that. MMF Industries. With a key. Hold on, let me look. Wheeling and a number. Somebody dropped their keys, unfortunately. So, if you're the owner of these, you could have them back. If you're watching, which I highly doubt you are. What number was that? I don't remember now. I don't remember. Yeah, so we got a key, that's interesting. A lot of people hang out under these trees for shade. They don't want to bake. The only problem is with under these trees is that there's roots. And they're hard to dig. $37.38. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a pull tab, maybe? I don't know. Winter's coming quickly. It's August 1st now. There it is. So, I'm back to winter. So I've been splitting wood trying to get that all ready. A pull tab. Old pull tab, old one. Wood for the winter so I'm not freezing. I have some red oak I'm splitting now. I don't know if it's going to be dry. It should be dry by January, but I have some wood maybe to hold me off until then. So I'm like a maniac trying to cut and split as much as I can. Had a bunch of trees cut down, so there you go. Try to get that one in better. There's the tot lot over there with the kids. I was in there a few weeks ago. It was all gone. It seemed like somebody hit it. It seemed like it was hit before by somebody. Because all I was finding was a little bit of slaw. But all the change, I found a little bit by the park bench. But nothing else. Seemed like somebody might have hit it. But I don't know. I'll go over there again. It's just tough to get in there when there's a lot of kids lately, so you gotta go when it's empty. Me and my buddy were up at Lake Wampaupack at a tot lot. We found a 14. He found a 14 karat gold ring in the mulch. Whoa, the camera got hung up in this branch. I don't even see that. It's dead too. It's a dead branch. Man. You forget how tall you are with this camera on. So I'm gonna have to duck down when I don't remember if I ever came under these trees. I was under those, under there. It's just, oh God. It's god awful with roots. These trees are a little... Oh, what was that? Thought I heard something. Oh boy. I'll try, but I don't know what kind of roots I heard. It's a 49. We should be able to get it. It seems clean. It seems okay. Ooh. Oh boy, I don't know if we're gonna get this one or not. Oh boy, this dirt is. We got a lot of rain. We got a lot of rain. But this, see these roots in here are just. This is a deep one too, I think. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this one. Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. This is solid. I'll try. Let's see. I don't even know where it's. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one. It's deep, and it sounded like. At first, when I first swiped over it, it sounded like junk. We'll get it another day. I used to be a psycho, and I'd be like, oh, I'm digging it no matter what. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And this is some pointers for you new people that detect. I used to be like that, but then you waste 10 minutes trying to dig that up. That's a deep one too. I'll go for it though. Sounds like junk. I'm gonna try it, but I don't know if we're gonna get this one either. You waste so much time on one. You could have dug up 10 other ones in that time. And yeah, it could be something. It might be. But if it's too difficult, a lot of times anymore, I just bail on them. Especially under trees and stuff. It's just like, it all depends too, you know? But this is just brutal right here. And you'll have other chances to come back, hopefully. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get this one either. This is deep. Maybe. Oh man. Yeah. We're not getting that. So I've learned to not be so stubborn and give up on them. I'm not saying give up on all of them, but in situations like this where the ground's like concrete, it's dry, you're in late summer, and you have a million other things to dig up. I think it's foolish to you can move on to something like this where you could actually, I can get this one. It's a 10 too, could be foil. Could be a lot of things. Oh, I'm gonna say foil. Oh, the key was cool. Oh. Okay. What is it? Foil. But it's good to focus under these trees when possible. Foil. It's good to focus under these trees sometimes. There's a lot of good stuff in here. And, the only problem is hard digging. And then you can get right up against them if you want, but something big right there. So go down here a little bit more. Try on this one again. 34-37, probably a tab. We were down the beach, me and my buddy, we didn't really find much. Found an open knife on the beach. I was hoping to record some of it, but I was gonna record at night. But it never happened. I was so tired. It was really, really hot. And I was trying to explain to you yesterday, but it's kind of hard to do. Where's this? It's a deep one. Man, I don't know if we're gonna get it. Might. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this one. Give it one more. It's so deep in there. And it's, look at this dirt. It's just tough. Give it up. It's big. It's something big. But also, in the beginning of the year, we were getting tons of rain. And everything was mud. Although everything I was digging up, it was just unbelievable. I was so filthy. My hands, all my stuff was filthy. I thought my camera would get destroyed from all the mud. So I'm gonna go out here for a little bit. I see a lot of people over here. I saw a bunch of people over here the other day, and I always do when I drive by here. On the weekends, there's tons of people in here. So I decided not to film, and then I always do in parks and stuff, and I just never. And I knew my channel was sitting there. Something big. Now I have been in here before, so I know that I've dug up some of this bigger stuff. I think some of it actually left because I couldn't get all of it out. Something deep. Sounds like a deep dime or a copper penny, or it could be, I don't know, maybe aluminum. I'm gonna say a dime maybe. There's a big rock there. Big rock there. Could be up here. Could have it. There it is. What's it gonna be? A dime? See, it's going nuts now. This is what I mean. Turn it down, it's fine. Got it out. Should be a dime. Where is it? I don't understand what's going on. Where is it? There it is. No, there's not. I can't figure out. Oh, here it is. It is a dime. I was right. So we're back to recording now. And then I'll hit the creeks more actually. I'm excited. I was excited yesterday. I thought we were gonna find something. That water was kinda high. I think it will go down. The water will go down and we'll be able to get in there again. Maybe next week. We'll go in the morning, maybe one day. Hit it early. Uh-oh. I don't know what this is. Could be a copper penny, I'm guessing. I don't know. ground's real hard to dig. Oh boy. Look at that. Man, I'm surprised this shovel didn't break. This shovel is impressive. I've hit so many things where I almost broke my arm, and that shovel is not even, it's still sharp as can be. One day I was cleaning it off and I cut my finger on it. It's gonna be a wheat penny probably, right? Or copper penny. Yeah, let's see what year it is, if I could see here. For the fans at home. 1966, copper. Nice. Yeah, it's dead on. I'm getting good at predicting now. I can pretty much tell you what it is. The keys threw me for a loop. I can't predict keys. I've been finding a lot of them lately though. I've hit a lot of keys this summer. A lot. I just haven't videoed any of it. I found 2 Ford keys from the 1940s or 50s. I looked them up. It's pretty interesting. I hit a house key a little while ago. I'm trying to think. I know I found I found a Cadillac key, an old Cadillac key in a park. I'm trying to think. This is the most keys I've ever found this year though, I'm pretty sure. This year is the top of my career, if you want to call it a career. But I'm gonna do a couple more here for you guys, and I'm gonna go call it a day. I'll upload this for you tonight though. There we go. Deep 41. I'm gonna say pull tab, old pull tab probably, 41. Look how nice this shovel cuts. I hope you're able to see that. The camera looked good looked good yesterday. There we go, 41. It just makes a nice, perfect cut. Nice, and it makes that plug stay together. Where is it? Where is it? It's on the side there. Oh, God. There we go. Where is it? Maybe something else. What did I say? A tap? What am I doing here? Oh wow, it's a penny. You're kidding me. Wow. I think it's a penny. It's a penny. A wheat? Nah. It's a Lincoln. Might be a copper. I don't think so though. Not that number. Could be something else in there. Scan that again. I found it a little suspicious. I forgot, what was that, a 40? It's a little suspicious actually. It seems like maybe there's something else in there. Nope. Thought maybe there was something else in there. See, now this is wobbling here. So what I do is take a little dirt out so it sits better. There we go. And I spread that around and they'll all melt back together. So the mower doesn't pick it up. Just take a little tiny dirt out of there. And they'll all melt right back to perfect condition. And no one will hit it with the mower. Look at that. Look how nice that is. And no one can complain. We respect the grass. I respect all the places I go to. I never make a mess. There's something big. I think it is. I'll see if it's sitting on top. I think that's something big. Yeah, something really big. That's it. For now, I think we'll come get it another day. Let's go up in here. I saw kids playing kickball in here the other day, or frisbee or something. I can't remember now. They're doing something. Maybe they're doing both. I was so tired. I just saw a bunch of people in here. I thought they had a ball, but and I noticed a lot of people that come and play ball and frisbee and stuff. Here's a 10. You always like to hear those. It's a little scratchy though. Yeah, it could be something. They're always a little, sometimes they're a little too excited to be playing kickball. A little too old. And they're a little too excited. I'm like, are they high? And, which is fine. I don't, whatever, yeah. And then the one day, that was always my suspicion, like, they're having a little bit too much fun kicking that ball for being in their 40s. And then the one day I was leaving, I was at a park, and I saw the weed container they dropped on the ground. I'm like, oh, I was right again. I was like, oh man, that's great. Good for them. That's amazing though. Good for them. Maybe that's the right way to live. Oh, there it is. What is it? Is it? It's a piece of. It's like a nail or something. Yeah. There's something in there. I'm like, maybe that's the right way. They're having so much fun. They're all relaxed. It's a piece of steel. I'm not even digging it out. So I'll break it up. Maybe that's the right way. They're having a great time. But I know it's a lot of people that to smoke, which is great. There's so much fun. I'm jealous. It's be something in here. This is a baseball field, I guess, but there's no bases or anything, so I'm not really sure. But there's a stop thing there, I guess. So you maybe at one point, this was a big there. Maybe at one point it was something. Now I'm always digging out foil and low tones like this, and it's always foil usually. Once in a while you get lucky, but the thing about these 8s and all these low tones of foil tones is if you want to find gold, you have to dig these up. This is how it goes. That's just how gold is. There's something on my back crawling on me. I don't know if it's ants. Ugh. There's a fly. I think it's a fly trying to bite me. It is. So here's a ketchup thing, like the tear off. So they're gonna be that's gonna be your gold right there sometimes. It never really is, but I know a lot of guys just walk around and dig up high tones all day and just dig up change and they're happy. A lot of people are like that, but you'll never find gold doing that. And you gotta dig up. There's a 45. A lot of times I check it 10 times like that just to make sure, especially on the deep ones, just so I don't have to dig it again. I just make sure I'm on it, because you'd hate to dig down and then, like me, I'm off right now. I think, oh, I'm off of it. Yeah, I'm a little off. I think I'm off, or is it just dark? I think it's junk. I think it's up. There is a lot of, I remember I was in here a few years ago, there's a lot of right through here. I'm gonna do 2 more and then call it a recording day. Go get something to eat. Do 2 more for you guys right through here. I know it's pretty quiet. I was up in there, really quiet. What's this here? Do 2 more for you. If I could find 2 more, right? $32, $34. Oh, come on. Okay. See what it is. The other thing you have to watch about when you come to these parks is you always got to keep your eyes open, because a lot of times I have headphones on. Make sure a dog doesn't try to rip my face off. You never know. One time I saw, not here, but I was at another park running, and these 2 German Shepherds, which everyone's scared of those dogs, because they're usually the ones that will kill you, you know, for whatever reason. It's just the truth. It's like pit bulls. It's like, oh, pit bulls are nice dogs. Yeah, but why do people get pit bulls? Yours might be nice, but why do people in general get them? Because they want them to be mean. It's something big, I think. Like, I always say, I don't see a golden retriever. You don't ever see, oh, here it is. You don't ever hear about a golden retriever ripping somebody's face off, because they don't do that shit. But I saw 2 of them the one day. Okay, so they just looked at me, and I've always noticed German Shepherds, their tails never seem to wag, at least the ones I've seen. You see a Labrador and they're all excited, like, hey, how you doing? They're basically talking to you like, hey, they're so excited to see you, and you're like, all right, he's not gonna kill me. But some of those German Shepherds, they just look at you. No expression, just like, should I eat this guy? I'm not sure if I should kill him or not. 10, 11. And I saw him and I said, uh-oh, where is this? And I was like, oh God. And I'm thinking to myself, what do I do if they come at me? And then some guys like, come here. And they went running to him. And then after that, I'm like, man, I need mace or something. Not that I'm gonna be able to do anything with mace. There it is, foil. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with mace, but at least I'll have a chance. So now I have mace, not right now, because now I have this shovel. So you're not gonna be able to. There's a guy right there stalking myself the whole time, but I think I've lost it. But now I have the shovel. I need to fend off any attacks. Yeah, let's see. Ooh. Something big. There he is, running. He's a warrior. Yeah. He's got the limp. I've running my whole life limp. Good guy. Hey, there he goes. Alright, 1 more. I know I said 2 more and I did a few more extra. I was thinking about getting those glasses to record when I'm running, but then I heard they only record for 45 minutes, the Ray-Bans. I was like, well, I'm kind of run for a little bit longer than that, so. I was thinking, well, at least if I get hit by a car and the guy takes off, maybe they'll be able to. And it'd be cool to upload that too, I think. I just don't know what kind of video quality would come out of that. Junk. Come across, I don't know if I ever did this edge before. Yeah. Yep. We'll see though, maybe I'll upload my runs. Oop. Ooh. That's something really big. Big piece. There goes a mouse camper. There he goes. The mice are like, where are we going today? This is gonna be great. Hope they have a dumpster nearby. those mice just travel around in the trailer with them, crawling on them at night, peeing on them. Oh, I hate mice. That's why I like cats. Because cats hate mice. I don't want a cat though. Here's one. Must be the last one. Scratchy 38. Deep one. Hope we can get this one. I pray we can get this one as a deep one. Oh yeah, ground soft. I don't know if we'll get this one or not. Let's see. Bam! This shovel's great. But I use this as my defense weapon against any attackers. It's in there. This one's deep. This could be an old tab or something. It could be anything really, right? Or a can or something. Oh god, what is that? Is that it? No. Where's that guy? Oh, there he is. I was like, where is he? I'm very aware of my surroundings. Not that that guy would do anything to me, but when I go to these other parts, there's a lot of weirdos. Oh, here we go. Is that it? Here it is, whatever this is. It's a piece of big wire, I guess. There's a lot of weirdos, and I don't want to get involved with what they've said to me on here, because I'll get my channel deleted, but I've been asked, and it's always men. I've been approached by men, and I'm not going to go any further, and then I get out of there, because I know what it feels. Now I know. You come to these parks, you'll know what it feels like to be a woman. It's not fun. No wonder these women hate guys. Some of them just stay away from that. Now I understand. But there's some weirdos in here, so I'm always watching my surroundings. Not that I'm not scared of that guy, but I'm always keeping an eye on people so they stay away. They have enough time to react in case they try any funny business. Alright, hope you enjoyed the short video. Maybe I'll just do one a day now from now on. I'll try to get one up if I have time, if I feel like. I have to be in a good mood to record too, so I could talk, so you're not just watching me dig up garbage. Beautiful day here, Pennsylvania. So we'll see you next time. Bye guys.